All right, we continue tracking Fred right now. Jennifer Correa in on the storm watch, and it's not going to have a huge impact, but we're going to see a lot of rain from it.
Yeah, so we're definitely going to get rain from it. We're going to get some gusty winds at times, but sustained winds for the lower Keys. Now it looks like it's going to be much less than what it was thought days ago when we thought that Fred would be a little bit stronger, would be a little closer to the lower Keys. Now, with that said, wind gusts today, or at least for this morning, have reached 30 miles per hour in Key West. But those are gusts, so sustained winds are not expected to be tropical storm force. However, if a squall develops with gusty storms, that could potentially produce some wind gusts of 45 miles per hour higher than that. In the meantime, here's a look at satellite imagery of tropical depression Fred. I know, does not look well defined. It's almost hard to pinpoint a center of circulation at the surface, but the center as of 8 a.m. of Fred is right about over the western portions of Cuba, right about here. So located 125 miles southwest of Key West. So throughout today into this afternoon, it will make its closest approach to the lower Keys, but the center still remaining well away from land. That includes Florida, and we're going to see that right now in the cone. Before I show you the cone, though, I do want to mention that tropical storm warning, in fact, still remains in effect for portions of the lower Keys, but elsewhere in South Florida, we don't have any watches or warnings pertaining to tropical storm as far as those watches and warnings go. But we still under that flood watch that will remain in effect through tomorrow evening. All right, here's a look at the forecast cone. So by 2 o'clock later on today, the center of Fred, still a tropical depression at this time, is expected to be its closest to Key West. But notice that cone well away from the lower Keys and staying well away from Florida as well. Now, tomorrow morning, Fred could potentially become a tropical storm. The thinking is that Fred is going to have some time moving over the very warm Gulf waters, and so, of course, it will probably strengthen to a tropical storm and should remain a tropical storm when it makes landfall later Monday over parts of the northern coast of the Gulf of Mexico, the Florida Panhandle, parts of the Panhandle under that cone. As far as here in South Florida, what are we expecting as far as the impacts go? Well, the impacts, the majority is going to be rain. Lots of moisture on the eastern side of this depression, and it's going to trail over the Sunshine State and into the southeast. And then as we head into Monday and Tuesday, we're still probably going to be under this moisture tail, which will lead to some wet days as we kick off the new week. Now let's talk about tropical storm Grace. Grace actually looking pretty healthy on satellite as compared to Fred. And as far as Grace goes, it's moving quickly towards the west at 22 miles per hour. So later on by tomorrow, making its way across the Leeward Islands, Virgin Islands, and then over Puerto Rico late Sunday, overnight Monday, and then over parts of Hispaniola throughout Monday and Tuesday. Now, lots of uncertainty with Grace. Once again, how much land interaction will Grace get? That will play a huge role in the intensity of Grace. But the thinking is that it will still remain a tropical storm as it moves around this blocking high over the Atlantic. So if we get any impacts, it is expected that those will arrive later on in the week by Wednesday and even Thursday. Again, that flood watch for South Florida and the Keys in effect through tomorrow evening. So basically what we are expecting is some gusty squalls at times throughout today. A little more sunshine for Sunday, but still with some heavy downpours at times. That will continue Monday, Tuesday, and yeah, we'll be watching that other tropical storm, Grace, on Wednesday.